center and stuff, and I'm cuffed, and they take me into the jail,
right?
And they gotta book me, and they cuffed me to a kid. I swear to God, this kid was a gang member,
right?
And
like you're an upstanding citizen.
He had a stab wound in his shin. And I'm handcuffed to this kid for 6 hours while we're waiting to be processed.
Yeah.
And he was accused of murder and stuff. But he was the nicest guy. We just kept talking and everything.
Aside from one incident, he was a pretty good guy.
People don't know. Gang members are really nice people.
He had a tattoo of Speedy Gonzalez in his entire back. I swear to God. And I remember I said, let me see your tattoo, man. I go, that's good work. You know, I was like, thanks, man. Thanks. You know, I could get you one. But,
hey, you want one, too?
Man, I could get you one, you know.
Right.
So now...
Speedy Gonzalez.
I swear to God, it was Speedy Gonzalez.
On his back.
On his back.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting to see. They're going to put me in the general population, like, you know. But God shined down. A Mexican kid who was about 20 years old sitting across from me recognizes me from Mad TV.
Right.
And starts yelling out a couple of sketches I had been in.
Right.
He's going, that guy's a comedian, man. He's on a show. He's on a show. So the guards had no idea who I was.
Right.
So they go, what show was he on? So they start talking. Because if you have any celebrity status, you get your own cell.
Wow.
So
nice.
They discussed it, and they were actually going, is he famous enough? What is that show?
There you go again.
Right.
It's just like me trying to tell chicks that Artie's famous.
Yeah, Artie's
I'm like, no, he's been in some stuff.
So he's actually conferring with this Mexican kid. You think he's famous enough to give his own...
The Mexican kid now is holding your future.
Right.
Yeah.
The kid was like, yo, man, no, he's good, you know. So they give me this red armband, which means one of three things. Either you're a snitch, you're a murderer, or you're famous.
Right. And you don't look famous.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And I don't look like a murderer, so like a couple of prisoners...
there's a snitch.
Right, exactly. And I was catching crap about that, but anyway, they put me in my own cell, and I was there for about 3 days.
Wow. And you went into rehab and the whole thing?
I was there for 3 days. You know what's hilarious is... Talk about a bad week in show business. About 3 months before, I had shot a scene in the movie Jerry Maguire.
Right.
And I was in 2 scenes with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And I figured, okay, I'm fired from Mad TV, but at least I got Jerry Maguire coming out. I told my whole family. I convinced one of the guards to let me make one more phone call. I had to check my messages because the bookie was probably on. It was an insane amount.
You're right.
I checked my messages. I'm in that orange jumpsuit in L.A. County Jail. My wife is over. One of the messages, I swear to God, was from Cameron Crowe, who was nice enough to call me personally. And he goes, Artie, I just want to tell you, man, I'm sorry. We had to cut your scene out of the movie.
Oh, man. What a...
It didn't work out.
You got to be kidding me.
Maybe we could work together again in the future. I haven't heard from him.
Holy mackerel.
So I'm sitting in that orange jumpsuit going like, oh, my God, this is a bad day. What a bad day.
So what do you do? So then, I guess the cops let you go to rehab.
Well, I got to tell you, man, Mad TV, I'm telling you, they could not have been nicer to me. Quincy Jones, who produced it, he was like really cool. He was like, look, man, we like you. You go get better.
Wow.
You can come back, you know, if you want. And I went to Jersey. I went to rehab for like 4 straight months, and because I just had to get off coke. That was going to kill me.
Right.
And that was 4.5 years ago.
You haven't had any coke since?
Not as.
But you drink still, right?
Yeah, I drink.
You still gamble.
But I used to drink every day.
Yeah, he was at the track with KC. He put away a bottle.
No, but I had
You put away a bottle of what?
I didn't put away a bottle.
Yes, you did.
He said he was walking around with his own bottle.
He had a bottle at the track like a degenerate.
I did not.
You had a bottle of Jack Daniels.
No, but
his own bottle.
His own bottle, right? Casey, how much?
Dude, it was a full bottle. Come on,
Fess up.
My man was putting it down like a champ.
Case, get back down. I have an arm like Marino. Let's discuss that.
Yeah.
No, but so you know, I had to get off the coke, and I went to this rehab. It was they you know, and I came out, and I just decided that it wasn't a good idea to go back to Mad. Me and my agent said, you know.
Oh, so that's when you left Mad TV.
Right, and I just decided, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and then lo and behold, the great Norm Macdonald called me 3 weeks later. I had never met Norm.
Wow. Oh, I thought you guys were friends.
No. I never met Norm before.
And he said, hey, another degenerate like me.
I heard you like to gamble.
Come on, let's gamble.
I heard you like to drink.
He had just seen me on Mad TV or something. He thought I'd be right for his movie.
Right.
So, like 3 weeks after I got out of rehab, I said, all right, I got to try to get... I was literally going to go back to the cab company to get a job driving a cab.
Wow.
Because my money had all run out. And
no, it hadn't. You had gambled it away.
My manager calls me up and said, look, Norm Macdonald called. He thinks you're right for this movie. I flew out to screen test. I met Norm at the screen test.
Is that the same manager you punched in the face?
No, this is a different guy.
Yeah, I guess that guy left, huh?
I left that guy, but I still owed him money, which I paid him. But
right.
And then I met Norm at the screen test for Dirty Work, and me, him, and Bob Saget was at the screen test, and we went out shooting pool. And after I got the movie, and all right.
Well, there's a happy ending for everyone.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But now in retrospect, wouldn't it have been just easier just to go into rehab when those people wanted you, rather than have to go to jail first and all that?
I was looking for some kind of out somewhere. I don't know what something had to happen.
Now to change the subject, because there's so much to talk about. But, Artie, that is a very happy story with a happy ending.
Your family must be so proud.
I got it. The great Norm Macdonald, man. I got to give him props.
And, it's hard to believe that Norm at one point got left back in high school and had to go to summer school.
You mean Artie?
Oh, who did I say?
Norm. Norm has his own problem.
I'm trying to forget Artie sitting behind me.
Yeah, right.
No, Artie.
Yeah, we don't do background checks on these guys, do we?
Yeah, we should do like the reality show.
You just got one.
Yeah. All I know is...
We never have anybody on.
AJ punched the guy in the head the other day. Artie's downright normal.
Right.
He only punched his manager.